Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Rummenigge. That has been cut short. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. Flings it up, mighty effort! And it's hoisted clear. And it's Cruyff. Decent chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's had it nicked away. It's a good ball out wide. Tele. Oh, that was vital. He has found the way through.
That was lovely, that.
Vinicius Junior. That's good play. Vinicius Junior's cross. And that should get the job done. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, well played, well played. Can he finish? Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was easy, almost too easy.
Right, really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Maldini, nicely aimed pass. Spain have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Cruyff!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Pele, and he's running through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way, and claimed it back swiftly. Davids. Cleared without hesitation. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! That is so good! Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention. Well, what it's Pele! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Can they get him away? That's a simple one for the keeper. Searching passes played there. That's good vision. Maldini cuts it out. Siegel is sporting a guilty look after that. The pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Sort of.
That's a nice nicely shaped ball.
Anjing.
He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked it up sooner.
Fuck. Kayak gini main.
Barcelona go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Gila.
Davids. Reaching half-time.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Great ball and he's can he finish? Really well taken goal.
Jangan gol, bos.
All square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
What a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And they seem to be well there. And they can counter here. Rummenigge. That's a cute ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Cruyff. Araujo going vertical. And the whistle goes for half-time.
You know.
Spain are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Divisi 1 bos, lawannya bos.
So we're into the second 45. No, that was never going to make it.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Gullit. Great vision. Picked out brilliantly. Cleared without complication. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Spain do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
He's found a way through. And he was alert to it. Beckenbauer. Siegel. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop them in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Gadis.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Maldini. Almost an hour gone. Oh, it's not gone well. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And we're not going to make any further progress now. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to belt it away. Nicely aimed pass. That's been cut out, well played. Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And this is Gullit. Plenty to aim at here. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. And the party normally willing to compromise. Skillfully cut out. He is so uneasy on the
pass it through. Vinicius Junior. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is it's Eto! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Eto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bos, nonton bos. Pertandingan seru nih bos.
And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. Oh, he's got that completely wrong. Nicely intercepted. Threads one in. Nesta. It's Bergomi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Platini has it out wide and in space. Oh, smashing header! Hernus with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Merah.
That's just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Pelé hangs up he goes! And no, he couldn't find the finish. It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. Stood up well to him there. Now that's been intercepted. Davids. It's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's
Yes.
horribly mistimed, and it's
Nanti.
a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12
Ya
yards.
nanti.
Ball on the spot. Can he?
Kanan. Ajar. Ajar. Ronaldo, Jo.
The time for a corner.
Ronaldo.
That is precisely what he showed. Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work. It's been
Ronaldo,
spiked.
Jo.
Substitution. Terrific move by the boss. I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Spain get themselves into the lead. I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up was brilliant. And that has been clubbed away. Back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Luis Suarez. Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level. Vieira. Ernest. Now it's Luis Suarez. Very much into the last knockings. Luis Suarez! Now, who's going to be first to this? Maldini gets it clear. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, the keeper has it. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that has left him in a heap.
yes
And that is it. The
Menang,
referee
Cuk.
has seen enough. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
Menang Cuk, mantap.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Shevchenko. And that's been won straight back. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't kick out that killer ball.
Figo, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Figo goes short. There's the delivery. Oh, that was vital. Spain have the chance to go the other way. So what can they make of this? This interception, his positioning was spot on. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome. Shevchenko! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that's beautifully weighted. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a mighty effort! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we are all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makalelu.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a pretty loose pass. Shevchenko absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's Baggio. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Seedorf. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Searching passes played there. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Roberto Baggio. Mbappe. Figo. Crossed into the box. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Looking to play him in. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's got it for the shot ball. He's got that completely wrong.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. And the shot! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Spain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was.
And he shoots! That's going to go a long way.
Pop, pop, pop.
Valverde tries to play it through. Played out wide. Figo. Now it's Mbappe. The cross comes in. Vinicius Junior. Shevchenko. And it's Figo. Roberto Baggio. Nice interception, well timed. That's been intercepted. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Stable. Bergamo. That is going to be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Turan. Spain looking to pass their way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Pedri. Figo. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Spain do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Eto, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's got space here.
Again pass.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Leicester. No, that's been intercepted. That was not gone well. Pelé. But they've got it again. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Valverde. Looking for options for movement. Great vision. Figo picks it up out wide. Beckenbauer. Now it's Pelé. Spain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Valverde has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Gets his head on it! Really well taken goal.
Banget teman.
And this is getting better and better. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
We have no changes here, from both sides in fact. Milan will two up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Well, they put it back in a hut. It's Pelé!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's a really well measured ball. Tries to pass it through. Spain can breathe again. Just. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Brahim Diaz.
Now it's Owen. Now it's Pelé. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries a shot! He scores! Just 1 in it now. The
Game
game
on.
takes on a whole new complexion. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Owen, he's on his own. Can he finish?
Yes.
It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Eto has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. No way through. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well,
Yes. Comeback, boss.
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Comeback, boss. Comeback, boss.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Spain take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bergomi does really well to win the ball there. Lorenzo Insigne.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Drives it in. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Bellingham. Very much into the last knockings. Bellingham. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well, it's Bellingham. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Pele. It's Owen. Pele. Now that's well seen too. De Jong plays it through. Well played. That's knocked out the danger. And Van Bronckhorst. And it's Eto.
Oh, boss.
No, he's just misjudged that one.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's
Yes.
where it has to be.
That is
Yes.
that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bounced.